Welcome to Open for Business, the Gallatin Valley's only local business and consumer talk show featuring Tom Egelhoff, the Man Entrepreneur Magazine radio called the leading authority in the United States for doing business in small town. Here he is, speaker, author, small business consultant, and Mrs. Egelhoff's favorite son, Tom Egelhoff.
All right, welcome everyone. Open for Business. We air every Saturday live from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Time on AM 1450 KMMS in Bozeman, 1340 KPRK in Livingston, Montana. If you'd like to be a part of the big broadcast, go to kmmsam.com and click Listen Live. The call-in number during the show, 406-522-TALK, 406-522-8255. I'm here, you're here. Let's get the show on the road. All right, welcome back, everyone. 25 minutes for the top of the hour. It's Saturday, January 21st, 2017, and I want to welcome you to the podcast portion of Open for Business. Let's try that again. I want to welcome you to the podcast portion of Open for Business. Each week I share some tips and tricks I've learned over the years about advertising, marketing, promotion, and building strong, successful businesses. And if you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on my YouTube channel. And while you're there, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? You'll never miss another weekly podcast. And you'll also find a link to my podcast on my website at smalltownmarketing.com. That's smalltownmarketing.com. Today's topic, we want to talk about how to successfully manage your small town business. So the most common reason for business failure is lack of money to keep the business alive until it can become self-sustaining. However, having said that, the main reason, in my opinion, that small businesses run out of money is that the business has poor management. The money spent on guessing what would work, or worse yet, trying everything regardless of what it was, over-purchase of inventory, poor employee scheduling, misreading the target market, or failing to identify the target market in the first place. So if you fall into this category of business owner, all is not lost. There are some things you can do in the management of your business that will dramatically improve your chances of success. So plan, and plan some more. I hope you wouldn't drive cross-country without a map or some possible hotel reservations. Yet it's amazing how many people will start a business and try to react to whatever happens each day. Successful businesses always have a plan, a guide for where they want their business to go, not just for today, but 5 years down the road. And they never make a decision that goes against that plan unless there's a very good reason for it. You actually need one big plan that may contain several smaller plans within it. The big plan is, of course, your main business plan. Usually at least a 3 to 5 year plan. And even if you're a small home-based business, you need a business plan if you expect to create a viable business. A marketing plan will take up about a third of your total business plan. The marketing plan will help you find your target market, position your products and services, and set business goals and your advertising objectives. So next, you want to plan your business budget. And I hope you have some kind of monthly household budget, and you should have the same for your business. A good budget will keep you on track as to how your business is doing. You can control your expenses, payables and receivables, payroll if you have employees besides yourself, and other financial obligations. Once again, like your business plan, your budget will also be in sections. A monthly budget is a must to monitor your current business condition. You also need a quarterly budget to allow for seasonal businesses such as Christmas or other conditions that may affect your business. Normally, you'd not want to budget longer than a fiscal quarter. The reason being is that things change very quickly in this age of 24/7 mass market communication. And if you have employees, let's get them on board. Duplicating efforts hurts a business and makes the whole process non-productive. Make sure you have detailed guidelines that clearly spell out who does what. That way, each person knows their area of responsibility and can take responsibility for it. If you don't have employees, then job descriptions should be created for those times when you may have to call on family members or hire temporary or part-time help. And detail the elements of each task required and how to do it. And set limits to keep them. When I started writing my first book, I set some deadlines. I had to be done with certain chapters on certain days. Otherwise, I'd keep tweaking and I never would have gotten it written. So set goals with specific time limits for accomplishing your task. And setting the goal and the time to complete it will guide you toward achieving those goals. Now, if you've set a goal to increase business by 5% by July 1st, then detailing how you expect that to happen is the most important part of making it happen. So you got to keep your priorities straight. There are things that must be done, things that should be done, and things that will never be done. So successful business owners are able to prioritize what's important to the company right now and what's important down the road. Make a list of the things that you or someone in your organization must attend each week. I usually make my list on Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Mondays and Fridays are usually too hectic. Tuesday is usually a slower day in most businesses after putting out the Monday fires. And it also allows me to include the following Monday in my next plan. So each Tuesday I make a list of what I want to accomplish over the next 7 to 8 days. And if you're a business, act like it. Even if you're the only person in your business, you should still have a company policy. That would detail things like the company code of conduct, a customer complaint guide, level of product quality, the consistency of your customer service, community service, and your standards of advertising and promotion. Now, the ideas I mentioned are not all you must do to be successful, but they'll head you off in a good direction to ward off some early problems. The other areas that create problems for a new business are lack of experience, poor location choice, poor inventory management, extending too much credit, expanding too soon, and most important, placing the blame on others when your poor management was the principal reason for the business failure. So planning, priorities, and a desire to succeed will take you much further than just going through the motions. Hoping the business will succeed. Make a plan and work your plan sounds like a cliche, I know, but it really does work. So tomorrow, design a plan. Turn your business around. And that's the podcast. So if you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on the YouTube channel. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're there. Or click the podcast link on my website at smalltownmarketing.com, smalltownmarketing.com. And tune in each Saturday and let's build successful businesses together.